Now that crypto is legal tender in the United States, here are 3 crypto millionaire tips that I wish someone would have told me 9 years ago. And these are things that'll help you now in the upcoming bull run that we may have started, but it's not too late to take advantage of. And if you find these 3 tips helpful, put a number 3 in the comment and please share this with a crypto curious friend. Okay, number 1, ecosystems. Ecosystems matter. And what do I mean by crypto ecosystems? What I'm really talking about are keep an eye out for layer 1 blockchains. Things like Ethereum, AVAX, SUI, Solana, etc. These are the racetracks or the rails that entire ecosystems are built on. These ecosystems or layer 1 blockchains are what recruit developers, they recruit money, liquidity, and they create quite literally network effects that drive up adoption and speculation. However, not all layer 1 blockchains are created equal. So, tip number 1, identify the incumbents and the new blue chip layer 1 blockchains that are developing ecosystems that have hype, that have momentum, that have that velocity, that are developing new protocols or recruiting new development teams that are building new awesome stuff on them. Quite often, entire ecosystems can outperform entire sectors, narratives, or other asset classes altogether. Little pro tip on tip number 1 is find the blockchains, find the ecosystems that are outperforming Bitcoin. Think SUI, think XRP, and now in recent days, think Ethereum. Since Bitcoin is the standard, whenever you find an ecosystem that is outperforming Bitcoin, which is an ecosystem in and of itself, Bitcoin is a layer 1 network. When you find those networks that are outperforming Bitcoin, you know that they're doing something right. Now, don't forget to bookmark this video because what I'm about to tell you next is going to be something you want to watch a couple of times. So now that we have tip number 1, which is find the ecosystems that have the heat, that have the hype, that have the momentum, tip number 2 is to go down one layer on that ecosystem that you found and find what we call the high beta plays. A high beta play is basically a smaller market cap project that has a very useful utility on that network and could potentially be a cross-network utility. I'll give you a great example of that. That's Chainlink. It has a cross-chain interoperability protocol that it has launched now as an Oracle service that basically every other blockchain or network out there uses to provide data security, proof of reserves, etc. And to take tip 2 one step further, once you've found a great blue chip high beta play to your layer 1 network, now find a high beta play to the high beta play. So here's an example. You have Ethereum, for example. You have Chainlink, which is a high beta play to Ethereum. Now, what could be a better high beta play to Chainlink? Well, higher risk, higher reward. You could go really far down in micro cap territory and find something like XSwap, which is a payment gateway, payment form, decentralized exchange that allows websites, protocols, etc. to use the Chainlink CCIP technology in a much easier way. They provide streamlined access to liquidity. So now, not only do you have a layer 1 blockchain that's outperforming Bitcoin, but you have a high beta play that's going to outperform Ethereum, and then you have a higher beta play that's going to outperform all of them in terms of percentage. And finally, for tip number 3. Tip number 3 could be the most important one of all, and that is look for the Maiden voyages. You see, there's something crazy about crypto in that when a crypto investment has gone through a bull market before, they tend to have a less parabolic rise. It doesn't mean that they won't go up in price. It doesn't mean that you can't make a lot of money off of Ethereum and Chainlink. It just means that you're not going to get those mythological percentage gains that you hear or heard about in previous cycles. The way you access those is by being brave and courageous in your research and in your capital allocation to find those who've never been through a bull market before. a maiden voyage, finding that altcoin that has great fundamentals, it has great technicals, it has great adoption, great community, great utility, great team, etc. But it's never seen a bull run. Now, that's 3 tips, but do you want the 4th tip? Because the 4th tip could be the one crypto tip to rule them all. Tell you what, I'll do that in the next video if I get enough 3s in the comments below and enough likes on this video. Do me a favor, give me the follow if you find this practical, down to earth, and super helpful for your upcoming crypto journey.